Hello and welcome to the 30-day program induction. So this video is just to go over the essential information that we would normally go over in the induction. It should take about 15 minutes, and then the remaining part we will do in person. So my name's Mark. You've likely essentially spoke to me over the phone already, but we'll likely meet at some point in the gym when you come and get started. So let's go through the information. So what we'll do a little bit of an introduction about Benchmark. We'll go over the information, and we're going to do your measurements, obviously, when you come in to do your first session. So when you come in before your first session, we'll do that, and then you're all good to go. Obviously, we do this induction normally in person, so you're allowed to pause and nip to the loo at any point. And if you do have any questions, please just drop us an email or just come and ask us in person. So firstly, a little bit about Benchmark, just so you can understand who we are as a gym, what we believe in, what are our values. So the three things that we value the most as a gym is strong, committed community. So the strength aspect is based around like a physical and mental strength. So we want to make you physically strong and we want to make you mentally strong. We can't have one without the other. The second one is commitment. So ultimately, we just want you to do what you said you were going to do. So you're going to commit to the 30 days, you're going to do your 3 sessions a week, and they were the main commitments. Like for us, we want that commitment and just commit to the full 30 days. But do see this as a long-term thing. Like we are not a quick fix kind of gym. We're not like a 30-day radical boot camp kind of gym. We want you to be seeing long-term changes month after month, all year round. And the last thing is community. Now, this is the one thing that most people comment on when they give us reviews or feedback is about how friendly the environment is, the nice people that we have at Benchmark, and it makes you feel very welcoming, which is what we've always wanted as a gym. So we have no egos, no intimidation. It's a judgment-free zone, and we very much focus on it being a positive and supportive environment. So we'll get stuck into what's included on the 30-day program because you potentially signed up. You may have forgotten what was included, but we'll just go over it one more time anyway. So you'll have your own personal coach. So with you doing the online induction, we will make sure that your personal coach is sent to you just after you get signed up. So you'll get sent another email. Now the personal coach app is called Trainerize. If you're on an iPhone, it comes up as the Benchmark app. So we'll just follow the link in the email and that'll get you set up. But the personal coach is there to keep you accountable. They do check-ins with you every week, but please make sure that you use this app so that you can check in with your coach and you can really get the most out of having help from that person. You'll have 12 sessions a month, so obviously it averages out to be 3 over the week, but it's 12 over the month. So if you are away for a few days, or if you are away for a week, we can extend your program because we want you to experience the full 30 days. But if you are away for a few days, you can basically fit in the 12 sessions over the month. We track your progress using the InBody, but there is other ways we recommend to do it. So photos, probably like photos would be one of the better ones we'd recommend. But we do your measurements using the InBody machine, which we will do just before your very first session. And the last thing is we're very much about education. We want you to understand like why you're doing the things that you're doing, whether that's at home with nutrition or whether that's in the gym. We want you to feel like you understand what you're doing so that this can become a long-term thing and you can create better habits that way. So yeah, just to go over it one more time. So the personal coach is there to set the weekly goals with you, to make sure you know what you're doing, to keep you accountable. You can ask questions at any point. And when you first sign into the app, you'll get a message from your coach. It will say about doing your InBody measurements. So when you do come in for your first session and you do your InBody, just make sure you put those results into your app on Trainerize or on the Benchmark app, whichever it comes up as on your phone. And then we do a check-in. We send a message out on the Monday and we'll do a check-in with you on the Friday. So make sure you get that app set up so you can really make the most of having your coach and getting the help that you need outside of the gym. So 12 sessions over the week. So the way that the gym works is when you come into the gym, you'll see that actually with you, if you've not been in the gym at all before, obviously the coach will know that you're new. We'll see that you're booked on. We'll know that you'll we will know that you're new. So we'll basically show you when you first come into the gym, but we have 12 spaces within the gym. So when you come in, you'll go into one of those spaces, and the way the sessions work is the sessions are 45 minutes long. So the way that it works is you do a 5-minute warm-up. We show you everything. So 5-minute warm-up, 15 minutes of more strength-based exercise. The second part is 15 minutes of more strength and fitness. And then the third part is 10 minutes of a little bit more fitness-based exercise. So it means that you are getting a lot done in the 45 minutes. But we show you what to do. Everything's timed. You don't have to sort of think about how long you're doing it for. We basically explain absolutely everything. So it doesn't matter which 3 days you come into. Most important thing is you just get into 3 sessions over the week. So, and the last part about the sessions is make sure that you book into your sessions. You can't come to the sessions without booking in. So when you signed up, you will have been sent a welcome email. Just make sure you check your junk and your spam folder because it normally goes through to there. Check your junk and your spam folder. You'll receive a welcome email which goes through a little bit of the information you need to know about the induction. Obviously, we're doing it online. So a little bit you need to know about the induction, and there's a link there to get set up to team up so you can purchase your 30-day program. Obviously, you've already made the payment, so the purchasing the program is just about getting set up on team up. So once you've signed up, make sure you go to your junk and your spam folder and you go through to you check the third part, the second part, which says about getting set up on our booking system. If you can't find that email for whatever reason, just contact the coach that you signed up with, or just drop us an email. Just please get in touch. But let's make sure that you can book into your sessions. So you can book into your sessions 3 times over the week. 12 times over the month. You can book right up until the last minute as long as there's space. But if you are cancelling a session, just make sure you leave it at least 2 hours before you cancel so that someone else can take that space in the gym. So don't leave it any more than 2, or you do lose that session. And like we said, we're going to be tracking your progress using the InBody machine, which is a piece of medical equipment. It is 98% accurate, so it's a super accurate piece of equipment that we're going to be using. But we'll do this before your first session. Just make sure that when you come into your session, you let the coach know that you need to do your InBody, and it only takes 2 minutes to do. Like I say, on the education side, we have a whole members site which has a nutrition course, and we do regular talks in the Facebook group, and obviously you have your personal coach who's there to guide you. So please make sure that you use all these resources. This is where all the nutrition support is going to come from, and your personal coach is there to keep you accountable and to sort of be the sort of person that's going to direct you in the right direction about what you need to be doing next. So we're just going to talk about the 3 benchmark habits that we focus on. So ultimately, what we would class as the most important one is making sure that you're getting to your 3 sessions per week. So we want you to plan your days out over the week, so you're in a routine. You know which day you're coming into the gym. And the reason why we say that is because it will become more of a habit. If you can make it more of a habit, you'll become more consistent. If you're more consistent with something, you're going to get better results. So just make sure you get your sessions booked in for the week, get organised, and get into that routine of coming into the gym. The second thing is to hit 10,000 steps per day. So the reason why we say 10,000 steps per day is so that it's really good for your mental health. It's really good for calorie burning. It's really good for your overall joints, your muscles, everything. So hitting those 10,000 steps is really, really important to long-term results. Now, what we would say is just begin by tracking your steps for a couple of days and just seeing how much you get, because you might only get 2,000 or 3,000, especially if you have quite a sedentary job. So do the 10,000 steps per day, and we're going to gradually build up to that. And again, it's really good for your muscle recovery. So when you come into the gym and you've done a couple of sessions, maybe even after your first session, you are going to be sore. You're going to have what's called DOMS, which is just delayed onset of muscle soreness, which is perfectly normal. So don't worry about that. But walking will definitely help. And then we also want to track your nutrition in some way. Now, this could be absolutely anything, but we just want you to become more aware of what you're doing nutritionally, like the amount that you're eating, the foods that you're eating. They would be the 2 key things. We just find the people that do start being aware of what they're doing, eating and doing within their lifestyle, they get the quicker results, definitely. So just be more aware of what you're eating, what you're drinking, and if we do this right at the start, when you're feeling motivated, it can be more helpful. However, what I will say is don't feel overwhelmed that you have to do all these things, because ultimately, even if you start coming into the gym 3 times a week and you just eat what you normally eat, you should see results because you are changing what you're doing already. But to summarize, we would recommend that you start tracking in some way, whether that's just prepping some food for the next day. If you're unsure about what to eat, like what should I put in a meal, just message a coach. We have loads of recipes in the Facebook group. If you go to the Facebook group, and I think it comes under courses or units, but it's called Food, Glorious Food, and you'll see loads of recipe ideas on there. But if you are stuck, please message your coach and just say, what should I eat? And we are there to help you with that. So we'll go through like the most frequently asked questions. So what should I do if I'm sore? You likely will be sore from coming into the gym. If it's a muscle soreness, definitely come back in because it'll help you to recover. And also get walking, that's going to help you recover. If it's an injury or something just doesn't quite feel right, I probably would still recommend coming in. Obviously, if it's really painful, I'd get in touch, drop us an email or give us a call, and we can speak over the phone first. But what I would say is still come into the gym because we can really work around it and see if we can help you help you recover from the soreness. So if you are sore, go for a walk, get active, but still come into your sessions because we need that routine of hitting the 3 sessions per week. How do you book into your sessions? So you book in using the Team Up. Now, what I would say is once you've signed up through Team Up, you should get sent an email about downloading the app. So once you download the app, it's much more user-friendly, so I would recommend using that instead. So you book into your sessions there. If you want to cancel a session, you can just click Leave Class. So where you click Join Class, you just click Leave Class. But obviously, just try your best to leave it at least 2 hours before the session. If you have any questions at all, please message your coach or drop us an email. Or if it's just a bit more of an open question, if you're comfortable, ask in the Facebook group. Or you can ask us in person. But we would recommend go through the other resources first. So speak to your coach on the app, email us, because you'll get a better response there. Because obviously when we're in the gym, we sort of focus in a lot more on the actual session itself. And what happens after the program? So ultimately, we want you to become full-time members after, because we want people that want to see this as a long-term thing, not just a quick, short 30-day fix. We want to see it as a long-term thing. So we do have 2 membership options, and you'll get this when you come into the gym. We have our packages, a booklet which has our packages in. So we have 2 options, one which is $129, which is for 12 sessions over the month, and one which is $159, which is for 16 sessions over the month. You get the exact same things in each session, but you get the exact same things in each package, but it's just the amount of sessions which will differ in price. So you'll still get access to your personal coach. You'll have all the resources on the website. You'll have your in-body reviews. You'll still have all these things when you sign up. The only difference is it's just whether you want to do more sessions or not. So yeah, we want you to join up after. We want people that want to see this as a long-term thing, as a lifestyle change, not just as a short-term fix. So as we get into sort of week 3, we will likely get in touch with you and just start to plan out what we want to do next. While we're on that topic, what should you do next? So this is basically just to finish off the talk now, the induction. So what you do next? Next thing we want to do is to get your 3 sessions booked in for the next week. Or if you know what your rota is for the next 14 days, get your next 2 week sessions booked in. But ultimately, get your sessions booked in now, okay? Once you have signed up with whether that's online or with one of the other trainers, we'll make sure that you get sent the app straight away to get yourself set up on the personal coach app, which is called Trainrise, or like I said, it might be called the Benchmark app, which I think is on the iPhone, and you'll get access to that app straight away, and you'll get sent a message off your coach with what to do next. And then depending on which day you have signed up, obviously we try and make sure people get into the induction first on a Saturday, But if you do sign up on, say, a Tuesday, you'll get sent a message on a Tuesday, and then we'll do a check-in with you on the Friday. But what I would say, as soon as you log on to the app, just reply back to your coach, let them know that you have received the message from them. And that is mainly it. So if you do have any other questions, please just get in touch with the coach you signed up with, or just drop us an email, whichever's easiest for you. Just reply back to one of the emails that we've sent out to you. And that's mainly it, guys. If you have any other questions, please get in touch, but we'll look forward to seeing you very, very soon.